Hi, this episode of Mike's Garage, we're going to be talking about cams, Coyote swapped SN95, and the supercharger installation that we're going to be doing on it. We're putting a ProCharger F1 on it. So let's get to it. A long time ago, we did a swap on Cam's car. We put this Coyote in place of a fire-breathing 4.6 2-valve, and it picked up about 100 horsepower over the 2-valve. So he really liked it, but it just wasn't enough. So what we've done now is we've gone ahead and taken it another step. It was a 5-speed with a Tremec TKO 600 in it, and what we've done is we've put a 4R70W that was built by Freddy Brown, and we're going to put this ProCharger F1 on it. So one of the things we ran into is when we were setting this bracket on, we were setting this bracket on for the supercharger, you see this notch right here. That's where the radiator hose is supposed to go through. This notch here, this notch here, and this notch here is where the radiator hoses are supposed to go through. The upper one worked perfectly, but the lower one, we had used this Jegs adapter that I bought from Jegs, of course, and it goes right here on the water pump, okay? And the hose came out, and we used the factory 4.6 lower hose, and it worked perfect. Well, we went to put that bracket on, and the bracket sits right here, and that hose couldn't come out. This almost touched the back of it. So what I did is I went over in my stash of parts, and I found the factory, I still got it in here where I cut it. I found the factory adapter that goes on there, and it goes like this, and the thermostat goes down into it, and then this goes right up against the block, and that's the way it's designed to go. Okay, so what I did, normally this thing gets another hose, so let me set this down before I drop everything. This goes right here like this, okay? And there's normally another hose that snaps down onto this, and there's a thermostat in here, and it ties everything together. I don't know how it really works, I don't care. But it's not the way we're gonna do it. And I started looking at it, and I saw that this hole looked, I don't wanna say familiar, it just looked like a tap would fit in it. So I got a 1/2-inch tap, it fell right in it. Well, I had a 3/4-inch tap, and that's the same size as an old 5-liter push rod, the water pipe where it's screwed into the intake. So I tapped it out, and then I went over to the hardware store and bought this gold-plated $8 plug, and it'll screw right in. Then this will go right here, and we can hook the lower radiator hose up right to this. I went to the local auto parts store, and these things, you talk about gold plated, this was $66 for this hose. So this is a lower radiator hose for a 2014 Mustang, and the ProCharger kit, this is a retrofit kit for a Fox or an SN95, and they say they give you 2014 instructions with it, and then they make little changes in it for the Fox body, but it works. So what we're going to do is have to put this hose right down here like this, and it should work. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this thing up and make it look pretty, and then when we check back, I should be ready to mount this on and hook the hose up and see what I have to go through to get that on there. So I got it all painted up, all real nice and pretty, and getting ready to put the thermostat in it. You got to take this apart, these two bolts come out. Then the thermostat goes in, and it goes in with an O-ring that I bought at the Ford dealer. You can get this O-ring here that seals this to the water pump housing, and then you can get the O-ring that's on the inside that seals the thermostat. What we've done with the thermostat is I took and cut the guts of the thermostat out. It's about this long. I cut all the insides out, and now that turns it into a restrictor. So it restricts the flow so the engine does warm up. We did this with the old one too. We had a small block Chevrolet one that we cut up, and that's this one here. This was the small block Chevrolet one. And you can see it's got the hole in it the same way. I just got it by cutting the two little pieces off on the front and the rear, and it works. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together now, and then go ahead and throw it on the car. All right. Put this thing on. Does that need wiped off?
I wiped it off a little bit, but is it still dribbling?
No. I meant like scraped off. I don't think so. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think that's just
Some residual O-ring.
goo. Yeah.
What size is that? 8mm?
Yeah, I just had the 1/4-inch socket ratchet, but of course I put it back.
Is that what you want, 1/4 inch?
Yeah, that'll work. That's okay.
Get used to keeping the stage clear.
All right. Okay, hose. And I'm not talking about downtown.
Not dim hose.
It's not dim hose. I'm talking about downtown. Okay, so it goes. That's it then, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be. I don't think it would fit the other way around.
Oh, you know what?
We'll do it.
Yeah, it's gonna go like this.
Alright.
That's the way it goes. So for those of you viewing at home, it's gonna go like this. All right, so WD-40. Okay, this is going on. Now this is the non-Boss hose I bought. There's a Boss hose, but it's got outlets for the oil cooler.
Oh, good.
And I was like, nah, we don't need outlets for an oil cooler.
No, we don't.
Just one more thing to leak.
Dude, looks like it's clear the belt for the
It does. It looks pretty damn good.
Undoing, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, we gotta switch the injectors too.
Yeah. The Holly power wiring's gonna have to move to the back because the battery's gonna be in the back.
Yep. Clearance?
Clearance?
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of stuff. What's it? Well, it doesn't say anything about it because they're 2014 instructions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
We're making them up as we go.
Yep. Well, that's why I wanted to. What's next?
You want to adapt the bottom, or do you want to put the bracket on? Probably adapt the bottom while we've got room.
Yeah, well, we've got room to do it. Yeah, I would say. Okay, so. Yeah. You know what?
What?
We may have to push this one on, like we did that one. Where would we adapt it at? If we push this in anymore, if we cut it off right here, then you're gonna be going into an angle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking we just take it off and do the same to this, just put a bunch of WD in it. And
Muscle it on there.
muscle it on there, yeah, just make it fit. What we're talking about is the lower radiator hose. Where it goes into the radiator's about this big, and the hose is about that big. I pushed the other one, well, one of us did, when we put this Coyote in, and now I don't think there'd be any way to adapt this hose because of all the twisty, curvy things. I don't think there's any way to adapt this hose to make it work. Probably need to just split it and yank it off because we're never gonna use it again. Yeah, just get the knife.
Get the knife.
Yeah, the sharp one. This is what we're doing, is down here. Right there. That's the problem child. If you can see down in there. We're trying to get it off. Alright, and off it comes. If everything was easy, it wouldn't be Mike's garage, right? Okay, and this one fits inside that. It isn't gonna go at all. It's not gonna go at all. That won't work. One, the outlet's in the wrong spot, and two, this fits inside that one, where that one at least went in a little bit. So, I think what we do is we grab this. I don't know if this is gonna work or Stand back, Mike sprayed WD.
Get enough of it on there.
Yeah, we need lots of lube. There you go. Now you can get that up under there. Okay. Secret is in the little screwdriver there. How about we do it like this and you get up underneath there and pry it out so you got some hand there. Just tell me when to push.
And go ahead. Oh man, it's so close.
Okay, get the remainder right there.
All right, go ahead. Yeah. Oh man, it's so close. Let me get this. Yeah. You're doing it.
Yeah, sure I am. It ain't going. See if you can push on it. There it's going. Yep, there it's going.
Oh damn, let's go.
Would you get antifreeze in your face?
No, I kicked a bunch of dirt off of this inner fender well in my face.
Yeah.
Right in my eyes. It burns. Let me push this thing on here.
Okay. Yeah, push.
Oh, what did I just knock over?
Yep, there went a bunch of shit. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. Keep pushing. There you go. There it's going. Man, you're a professional at this. You must be single. Okay.
All right. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh yeah, there you go. Gonna bottom it out.
Woo. Bottom, baby. There we go. Okay.
Right.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Pretty squeezed, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Okay, now I need to cut this off. And then I need to figure out which of the adapters we need to use. Yet another Frankenstein hose. $60-some this thing was. 66 bucks. We're gonna cut it up.
It's so expensive. I mean, is that what hoses are going for now, or is that?
No, it was because of what it is. It's for a 14 Mustang. Okay,
Four up.
got it. That's $17 for the hose right there. Okay. All right, yeah, this will work. Probably need to cut this back a little bit more. And this needs to go angle a little bit more. Yeah, we may have to loosen this. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this just a hair more.
Needs to be loosened up.
And it'll probably need to be rotated just a hair. It's just what you were waiting to hear. Get this straight across here. Make this happening. Another $4 for the hose. Yeah, not much, really. Okay. There we go. All right, up, hold on. Let's not tighten it up till we get this
Yep.
right.
I want to push that clamp on there a little bit more too.
Oh yeah, further in.
We'll worry about that once we get it set up.
I think that's gonna work right there, once we get the pieces in. It'll probably pull it out like this a little bit. That's fine. Okay, which one do we need to use?
I'm thinking the middle one. It's
Where-
sitting
where
up on
they
the
is?
intake.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it, yeah. The middle one?
That's what it looked
Always
like.
the one we have to use. Okay. Yes, middle one. WD-40 to the rescue. Okay. I put that shit on everything. Okay.
It works.
Yeah, it does. There it goes. Balls deep. There. All right. Get some on this one. All right. Oh, clamps.
Clamps.
Okay, so how do we want the clamps to go?
to where we can get the wrench on. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Facing downward, yeah, let's
Yeah.
do them inward and downward.
Yeah, we can get them from down there.
Okay, there we go. And this is gonna slide into this. And we'll probably have to adjust everything. Oh, jeez. It's going. You know all that WD-40 I was spraying everywhere? Box of rags.
Being firmly held down by his bracket.
I think that's good.
It's in there.
Yep. And yeah, that looks like that's in there too. So I would go ahead and move that clamp wherever you want it, and then get it tight, and then tighten up the other clamps. All right.
Probably drop this piece. No.
No, it won't stay. That's why you got me.
I was trying to be
Two
slick.
hands.
Trying to be slick. All right.
Yeah, I think the bottom one is what we've been doing. Here, I'll hold it.
The big dog.
Yep. Which way? Okay.
Yep, you got it.
Just kidding. All right, right there.
If you can make it fit another way, I'd be pretty impressed.
Is that it?
That's it. Thread.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. See, it's like at an angle now. I don't know. We'll see.
I think what it is you're starting to get a little touch here, but this isn't tensioned yet.
Yeah. No, it's not touching it. It's right up against it. The
Yeah.
bracket's right up against it. We'll see. Let's get this bracket or get this one in. And we'll see as soon as we do that. And it no longer touches.
Now we need to leave that real loose so we can get that
Yeah.
tensioner.
Yep. Get the
Space in.
tensioner one in. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't touch anything, right?
I should stay.
Stay. Stay. Stay. Good bolt.
Good.
Good bolt. Good bolt. Boy, that looks good, doesn't it? Looks like it was made that way.
Way to go, ProCharger.
Oh, do you want to do the belt before we get much further?
We should be able to. Oh, boy, it's gonna be tough to get to it. That's awesome.
Just take it up in the air, we'll get it. Okay. Wow, look at that, would you? What is that?
Cool one.
Oh, okay, let's spin that around. There you go. It's gone.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly. So we're gonna have to take all this off in order to get the blower back there, right?
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about. Now I'm getting it. Now I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space there.
Okay, so it actually looks really good though, the way all the coolant things are and everything.
Oh yeah, it fits in super nice.
Yep, and there's a good 1/4 inch of gap. Here, let me bring in for a close-up.
Tools.
Yeah, you can see right down in there. See that air gap? That's all we needed. Yep. Oh, now make sure I get this where we, yeah, okay. Yep. Alrighty. Now just get rid of all that shit and we can put the blower in.
Sounds easy.
Yeah, simple, simple. And we'll do a final tightening once we get everything in there. Let's get them good and snug. It looks good. What else? I'm going to be getting on the dyno here in a little bit, but. I just wanted to make sure this would work. Now, are there 4 bolts or 3? There's 4.
There's
Okay.
a 17 millimeter down there.
Oh yeah, I see that. Man, that some bitch is on there, isn't it?
They don't want it to go anywhere.
No, well, we don't. No. I just can't get over the 12 rib lower pulley, but yet the blower and the tensioners and everything are 8 rib. There you go. That blower's not fitting in there. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
For what reasons?
because of all that shit.
Oh yeah, that will take care of. As long as
So the inner fender has to come out, and then the washer thing has to come out. That's gonna hit. What will he ever do without windshield washers? The world will never know. I think it looks good.
Oh yeah, worked out nice.
Yep.
Nice touch painting that.
So the
black.
blower goes down in here,
Yes.
and it's gonna hit this, gonna hit that, it's gonna hit all this.
Yes.
So nobody ever said the engine needed to run once we got the blower on it, right?
It just needs to look cool.
Just needs to look cool. He can push it into the shows.
ProCharger has done that for us by making everything powder coated.
Well, the problem is there's no specific kit for a Coyote SN95, so we're in uncharted territory where we usually spend most of our time. So we set it down onto the engine in there, and as we feared, it's in there, wedged in there pretty good. But the one thing we found was this needs to be clocked. So what you have to do is loosen all these bolts on the outside here, and then this piece, the actual head unit, will move within the compressor housing. So I'm gonna go get some Allen wrenches and make this happening. Okay. Got it. Just gotta loosen them a little bit. You don't wanna take the whole thing out. Around and get it to right about, I'm gonna say right in this range is where it's gonna be. Cross thread's as good as Loctite, right? Clocking the blower, take 27. Whoa, 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 easy, easy, easy.
There we go.
Still don't think I got it right. Oh my God, yeah. It's got to go like that. So, cut. Yep. So what we figured out, you know, the instructions said bolt the ProCharger onto the bracket and then insert it in there, and we thought, what do they know? So that's the exact reason why this isn't going on, is because you can fit it in there. Once it's in the bracket, it'll go right down in here, but you can't take the bracket in the blower and get it to go in here. So now we gotta undo everything we did, if that makes any sense. And if you hung around here enough, you'd know that it makes perfect sense, because that's just the way we roll. If you can't do it 3 or 4 times, don't even start.
Pretty much the way the stuff goes.
It is. Anything high performance, man. None of this shit was meant to go together. Okay, so we think we got the best of both worlds here. But what's happening is the blower housing here is hitting the valve cover. And it's not allowing us to clear the frame rail with the outlet. Anyway, the line lock that was placed there by me about 15 years ago is time to come out. Easy, 2 to 3 hour install. It's simple. What takes you guys so long?
Sells and doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. No, I love all the internet experts. Never done one in their life, or that took them an entire weekend and they say, oh, it was 3 hours. Loosening.
Hey, little YouTube University goes a long way.
You what?
So little YouTube University goes a long
Yeah,
way.
exactly. I'm YouTube certified.
That's right.
Late? I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just getting off work. Going straight there. Didn't even change my shoes before I got into the truck.
Jump and go.
We'll see you, man.
Alright, we'll see you guys.
All right, here we go.
Alright, so that's there, ready to go.
Yep. And right there. Yeah, this thing just, oh my God. If I clocked it, that would put it down.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, off we go. Let's do it again. Here we go. Ready? Again. This is all in the instructions that you have to do this like 40 times.
Oh no, the squish is the wrong way now.
It'll work.
So we have to re-squish it.
Don't make me laugh. I'll drop this motherfucker. Okay.
Alright, so
Yeah, get. I'd say start the top bolt first.
top bolt first.
Yeah, get that top bolt in there, and then we'll move everything else to get to it. Get it in and get it kind of secure. Yeah. Well, I don't know. This is a big ass blower. This is a D1X. I thought it was an F1. It's a D1.
D.
Yeah, it's a D1X. Well, with the water pump, the heater or the radiator hose looks fantastic. Okay, so it's coming off one more time. Called ProCharger. This is supposed to be 12 rib. This down here is supposed to be 12 rib. And the 8 rib belt didn't work because it rubbed the bottom of this. So they're sending me a longer 12 rib belt, 12 rib upper pulley, 12 rib lower pulley. And then they also told me that this is designed to go over the valve cover, even though their instructions explicitly show that it goes down. That's wrong. So here we go. And the last one of these I put on was on the orange and blue car in 2016.
Well, I mean, what are we working with here? This is a Coyote kit for an 1114 with a Fox body retrofit kit on
Yes.
SN95. So,
Yeah. So yeah, we're right there in the money. What could go wrong? But at least this is working. The water neck thing is working. So. We'll be doing burnouts before you know it.
Yep.
Burnouts on the dyno. All right. You wanna? Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
You got it.
The thing's coming out, but it's got tension on it. There
Okay.
it is.
Get the that thing. There we go. Okay. This one down here.
Just down to the big dog.
Okay, and then I'll go loosen this all up again and clock it up and over and put the elbow on it. There's one short elbow and I think that's the one. I've got the long elbows down on the inner core. I'm thinking, hold on a minute. Got it. Yeah, I was gonna suggest we get that done. I'm glad you did it. Now we don't have to worry about relocating that, but we need to get those wires out of the way. That has to be pulled forward, but at least get that and hang it over, and then that way it's out of the way. Because we wouldn't have gotten that the way it was. Okay, we ready?
This, we can get to the best. Yeah, they're gonna stay exactly. All right, yeah, we are ready.
All right, here we go. Okay, for the last. Well, no, it's not the last time because we got to pull it back off and tighten everything up. But. Okay, put the bottom one in. Do I have this right? No, I don't. There. Okay. You got it? All right. Well, you're nowhere near close.
I'm hitting all the wires.
There you go. It's a lot better.
All right, let's get this bottom one in.
Yeah, get them both snug. I wouldn't do that. Just this one and that one's fine.
Oh yeah, you think I pulled that?
Yeah,
off?
no, it's coming back off because I got to tighten all the bottom ones I can't get to.
So we're just simply
doing it for,
clock.
yep, because it's not clocked right. He said 10 o'clock, and that's what I thought I put it at, but I guess I did not. I guess it depends on where your o'clock starts.
Everybody's a little different, right?
Yep. So now we've just helped tens of people to know how to do this correctly.
It's a lot.
Yep. There we go. Okay. Good luck.
Yeah, that fucker's long. You have to muscle it in place.
And more likely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Straight piece, yep. All right. Okay. So I need to see where this goes. All right.
probably about right. When you're hitting the rods are dropping the tension of the belt.
Yep. Think we ought to just do that now? Get it out of the way? Yeah, we should do it now. Get it out of the way. Where's the 9/16 set? Okay. You want to just go ahead and tighten it up. Figure this out. You think we need to cut this off a little bit? That's good right there. Did the clip come off again? No, it did not. All right. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go about like this, but I don't think that far forward. I think it's supposed to come over here. So we might have to cut this off a little bit. Do we have a 90? And that is 265, which is, yep, that's it. That's the one. So the illustration's completely wrong, but all the pulleys, all the pipes seem to be numbered, except that straight one. The straight one's not numbered here. It is 031, and 031 is not anywhere on here. So, no, it's the short one, yeah. It goes like that. And then I bet you it goes, yeah, right like that. And it'll just barely miss that. That's why we gotta cut this off. It's gotta come back to where it runs right about here, I would say. Somewhere in here.
Pulley's gonna stick out.
Right, exactly. That's why we've got, well, it's gonna stick out as wide as this tension is right here.
So yeah, I think you got it right about where we need it.
Yeah.
So we're cutting that much off.
Yeah, I would say. So. So this is what they send you in the kit. There's a bunch of worm clamps. This is a worm clamp like what you see on a radiator hose, and this is a T-bolt clamp like what you see on turbos. A lot of turbo kits, and that's what we're going to use on this, because what is a supercharger but a belt-driven turbo? So, you know what? Mike's doing this the absolute hardest way possible, which is the way I like to do most of everything. Actually, you know what? I'm doing this completely wrong. Let's go ahead and do it right there. Yeah, let's just do it right like that. And move this like this. Okay, yep, tighten her down. It is 10 minutes. Oh, and the bolt fell off.
There we go. Let's see. Boom, shakalaka.
That it?
It's clamped. Bitch ain't moving.
All right. And then we need to go like this. So I need to get another one. I'm gonna go look and see if I've got one more. I found a whole bunch of them. I think this one's a bigger one. I think this is for like a 3.5 inch. I'm not sure. It says 83 millimeter on it. So I'm not really sure. I think these say the same thing. These say 79 to 87. What's that one say on the side of it?
83 to 91.
So that is a bigger one. No, I'm thinking we want this to be kind of over out of the way here, like that, because it's going to hit the hood. I know it is. It's just a matter of time. Okay, where is, like feeling for your toes and a pair of shoes? All right, right here, right like that. Go ahead and get her tightened up.
Clean.
Yeah, as far to the end as you can here, as close to the edge. Okay. All right, that looks really good. I don't think that's gonna move. Okay, we may have to like make a bracket or something to hold this out. I would say. I've already clocked the blower. I don't want to lift the blower up. I think that's as.
You just need to make a little standoff to go between here.
Yeah, we could actually drill and tap it right there and just make it hold it. But we also got to see what happens with the hood. So we'd have to get all this shit out of the way. All right, it comes off now.
There's one piece.
Yes. Yep, let's take it off. Because I got to tighten all those bolts up. But we should have this done today, I would think. As far as done as we can get. Probably all the hoses and everything all hooked up. I got to order this piece here, the 90. I found one, but it looks like crap. I did actually indeed have one, but it looks like crap, and it's got a hole that somebody put electrical tape over to cover up. No. But for mock-up. Okay, you just got to get the bottom one down there, which is now a little bit harder to get to. I think I need to take this to the workbench. I think we can just set this right here. Yeah, where's my ratchet at?
Is it on the workbench?
No, it's right here.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Okay, so yeah, I can just hold on to this. I can go ahead and get these. I'm tightening these up. Well, you want to grab that one Allen wrench? That should hold this all together. These are the bolts that you loosen to clock it. I think we showed you that earlier, but we're getting it. Snug.
It is.
Snug as a bug. All right, can we put this together now?
Believe so.
Please. Okay. All right. And up. And let me get my hand on it here. And yes. Okay. We probably still have to clearance that hose down here too. And this kit's designed to use the Boss alternator kit and an 11 to 14 Mustang timing chain cover, all of which we have. Timing chain covers are really reasonable. You can find them on eBay, I think or you can buy them direct from the Ford dealer. I think it was $100 or so. Close. Okay. Yeah, now to get that spacer in here.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hand it to you first.
Okay.
Well, this is a lot more challenging.
Well, hey, it's not worth it if the level of difficulty is too easy. Where's the pride and completion? And anybody could do this. Okay, never give up. That's the thing. And don't get on the internet crying, this stuff doesn't work. Just call the place that built it and ask them what's going on. That's what I did. It worked. Okay. You know what I'm thinking too is we could clock this a little bit here and get that closer to the radiator. But how are we gonna put a fan on this thing?
That's getting to be more interesting and more.
I think we'll leave this alone and we're gonna see what we can do with just this right here. And we gotta get the radiator hose. This has to go down in between the radiator hose. That's nice. Okay, oh, you're still tightening. 14 different sockets to tighten up one bracket. That should do it. Yeah. And then we got, what, the two down here in the bottom, and we can actually say this is done, can we?
I'm one bolt away from it.
Oh man, say it ain't so. We got wires on top of wires, 4 wires, 2 other wires. All right.
That's it.
Wow. On there, moves the whole car. Okay, and we're kind of tight, but because this is all the way in the bottom position here. Well, it's a little loose too. I'd have to tighten it up. Not bad. Okay, we're done. Yeah, so what we're looking at is, you didn't know, this leg here is longer than this leg here. So when I was messing with this last night, late last night, I couldn't really make up my mind whether this thing was supposed to have the long leg here and go over, or if it was supposed to have the long leg here and the short leg there. So we're going with the short leg here and the long leg there. And like we were saying, this is all just trial by error. We don't know. You know, I can't remember this shit from the last time I did it, so. Siliconeintakes.com is where I buy a lot of my T-bolt clamps, my silicone couplers, all that kind of stuff. And that's what we're gonna get, because if you looked, this is an aftermarket AccuFab throttle body. And it's so big that this is 4-inch, but the pipe that comes up here is 3.5 inches. So we had to get a coupler. Now I've got one that's kind of junky and we're going to use it for mock-up. Well, that's nice. Yeah.
Is that meant to have a straighter, longer piece on it?
Is it supposed to what?
Have a longer piece?
Yeah, that very well could be.
Because they sent 3 of the same length and then they sent this. It's longer.
Yeah, but we've got this
Okay, so that's supposed to go.
right there. Yeah. No. That's mine.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I set that.
So it's one of these, that, and then what? Another one of these, or a short coupler?
Yeah, probably a short coupler. So let's get it up in the air. So actually, I was making fun of it last night, thinking that none of these pipe numbers lined up, and they actually do. .300, 301, 302, and 265. So yeah. So this is 265 here, and then 301 and 300 go over there. So we should be ready. And then this is 265, yeah.
By golly, it's
265, which is this one. And then 302 is this one, right here, right? No, that's 304. So 302 is the one with the little 1 inch. So yeah, this is it. Should I put the valve on now, you think? Or would it be easy? Yeah. Right. So let's go ahead and get it up in the air.
Figure it out.
Yeah. So is this tube, you think, in pretty good shape right here?
Yeah, because it's starting to hit that.
Yeah. All right, so we can always loosen it. There we go. See how much faster that is? All right. Now we need the straight pipe. All the DJs I have. here's the bag for the kit. Move this over like this. Yeah. All right, so. Oh, so it's got a toe ring. Okay, we're ready to come down?
Almost, I was gonna tighten it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Unslippery.
Oh yeah, good luck. Okay, so.
Back in action. Wait and drop it.
You know, for a kit with no instructions, it goes together pretty well. Or with crappy instructions, I should say. The instructions for the bracket and the blower were pretty good, except that they tell you to put the straight coupler on the bottom of that instead of the 90 that they actually send with the kit. Man, I don't know, that sits so low.
The other side does too.
Yeah, I know. I think we're gonna have to jack all this stuff up. Ugh. Okay, down we come. Oh, I see that.
Like everything as it is just fits together and works.
Yep. So I need an elbow that has like a 4-inch leg here. I don't know where I'm gonna find that at. I'm gonna have to look around. So silicone intakes is not where I'm gonna get all this stuff. Because theirs is, I think it's about, what they say, 1.5 inches from where the bend stops. So, all right, so can we say that this is installed now?
Guess so.
We just can't put a belt on it because the belt hits the tensioner bracket. So the belt's not anywhere near right. Pretty cool though. Looks neat.
Yeah. I don't know why I would feel so challenged to make that coupler fit over that throttle line.